it's been really good to see the different things, with Potter's Wheel and using the community. What's been another thing that has really stood out to you as far as what the EPN's been able to connect with Glenwood and just the community, like your neighborhood association even, because that's huge around here.
Yes. I think too, just to highlight some of our other partners, the YMCA, they're here in our building this summer. They provide that afternoon enrichment for us kids, and Cheshire, an integral part of Glenwood Summer School since I've been here. So, their Level Up program has been instrumental in supporting the work with reading and early literacy for our kids. Our YWCA is extremely valuable to us and an integral part, especially during summer, but also during the school year. One of the things I'd highlight with them is, they do a great job of mentoring our young ladies. But about 3 or 4 years ago, I came to Courtney and said, hey, I really need some mentorship for my young men. And through that evolution,
She's been able to find that.
yeah, I mean, her and Mallory have done a super job of going out and finding.
And that's a tough one because you don't get a lot of male mentorships normally. I had a lot of female side of it. And some schools have like SEMA and people like that. But having that strong relationship with Courtney and being able to go to one of those partners and say, hey, this is a need that I have, and that they pivoted their programs to fit your needs, that kind of speaks to the volumes of what we're doing with the EPN and all our community partners. So you've got YW, Potter's Wheel, YMCA. I know your site councils are one of the best attended site councils of all of our schools. Maybe talk about that and maybe invite some people to come to your site councils when they start back up.
Absolutely. We really value our site council, and it's been something that since I became principal 6 years ago, it's been, a focal point for me. It's been something that, we take very seriously and we value. We know the work that we do here at Glenwood. It takes a village, and we can do so much within the walls, but it also takes folks outside of the walls of Glenwood to really change this community. And so we're seeing a lot of support. We have, I would say, probably 25, at least 25 folks that come once a month to support our school and to find out more information and how can they, take what our needs are and formulate some way that they can support our kids. And I think that's the beauty of EPN. It's the beauty of the partnerships that we have with Potter's Wheel, with Crossroads Christian Church, with the YW and the YMCA, is that they look at us and they say, okay, what are your needs? And how can we tailor what we have, the resources we have, to fit the needs and challenges that you have? It's not, here's what we have to offer, now how can you make it fit? So there's a big difference there.
I think that's been the key thing I've been seeing as we go throughout these different, videos that we've been doing, and we see that one for, the EPN team's done as well. Just the community wanting to join in and be part of our programs and join our school communities has just been amazing to me to see that the changes over the years and site council, how it's evolved, and the participation at yours, because, I've been at yours, and it's just the amount of discussion that happens because you've got parents here. You've always got kids here. It's just an interesting dynamic for everybody to see. So we'll make sure that we list those when they start up again in case anybody's interested in coming to site councils, because this is one of the better ones that we have. I mean, everybody's got their own niche for their site councils, but you guys have found a way to make it work for your school. And I think that's the best part about it. Maybe anything else that you want to share with everybody about Glenwood just in general?
Well, I think one of the things that we're really proud of, we were able to increase our IREAD scores this year. Yes. Over 30%. And part of that work is due to that early literacy with our Baby Bullpups program. Our teachers have done a phenomenal job, getting our kids kindergarten ready, and then they're ready for first grade, and then ready for second grade, and ready for third grade. And so, if we can continue with that, then our kids are coming to us on grade level. And the magic that can happen in the classroom when your students come to you on grade level, the sky's the limit as to how far that you can take them. And so we're really excited about that work, and very excited. I'm very proud as a principal of my staff and the work that they've done, really digging into data and making sure that our kids have what they need, looking at their deficits, skill deficits, and addressing those skill deficits to make sure that we're providing it with everything they need to be successful.
And I remember being at your site council, and you guys kind of shared that information and talked about it before the test, kind of leading up to the test. So your site council is going to be excited when they come back in the beginning of the year and they get to hear how all the kids have done. So that's kind of what, we've got going on in Glenwood Leadership Academy with Principal Angie Oliver. Next Power and Partnership is going to be with my boss man, the Kim McWilliams. You guys are going to have a good one. He'll probably talk a little bit about IREAD scores and some of the good things we've just got going on in our community and family partnerships, just all the good things that we've got going on in the EVSC. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.